Guys, welcome back to another video. If this is the first time coming to my channel, you are very welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. If this is not your first time, if you're my OG, thank you for always stopping by. So last weekend a family came to visit, and yeah, they spent the night, and once it was morning I woke up early and I made this delicious breakfast for them. The reason I'm making this video again is because this lady called me again to ask me for this recipe because the husband was so invested in it. Like, the husband went back home and asked her to repeat or recreate this recipe, and she called me to know exactly how I went about it. That was when I knew my subscribers are going to love this video, so I'm making it for you guys to see. This is a very simple club sandwich, and it has to do with anything you have at home, any protein of choice. But in today's video, I'm using all what you are seeing on this video. I have already gone ahead to match my eggs to my preferred consistency. I added tomatoes and scotch bonnet, I added cabbage, I added carrots, I added this yellow pepper I have around me, I had some onions. You can omit the onions if you don't like raw onions, because you know you're not going to cook this, like you're going to be crunching on raw onions, so you can absolutely omit it. Okay, so in the bowl already I have mayonnaise. That mayonnaise is just a sachet one, so I have to like put it in the bowl before I start the video because I don't want to waste any time at all. So one thing I like to do is to make this very creamy by adding Hollandia evap. Like, you know, this milk is very nice, so I added that. You can do more mayonnaise if you like it very creamy, or you can do less if you don't like it creamy at all. You can see how colorful this is. That is the plan. Go ahead and mix this thoroughly. One thing you don't want to miss in this mixture is salt. Salt goes a long way. Make sure you sprinkle some salt and mix thoroughly. So next up, I'm going to be adding my protein of choice. I added egg, of course. That's my first protein, which I feel is very important in all sandwich. Only if you don't like eggs, add boiled eggs at that. So I'm carefully taking out the fish from the sardine cup because I don't want the oil. Okay, I don't need the oil for anything. I'm going to be saving that in my refrigerator for maybe when I want to make noodles or anything, because I totally love sardine oil, but I don't need it for this recipe at all. So you want to add that to your mixture. You want to match that a bit. It's very easy to match. The reason I just added it straight to the bowl. Another thing you can do, or that I like to do, is to put my sardine in a bowl and microwave it for a few seconds. Seriously, I totally love to heat my sardine. If I'm using tuna or geisha, whatever I'm using, I like to heat it up a bit once it's out from the can. I don't know why I didn't do it here, but yeah, that's what I like to do. So you want to go ahead and mix this up. Like I mentioned earlier, you can have, like, the protein option for this is like, you can go gaga about this. You can use some shredded chicken, shredded beef, you can use tuna, okay, you can use geisha, you can use what's it called, corned beef. Okay, so you can use whatever you are comfortable with and it will still come out nice. Okay, so once you are done with that, like I said, I sprinkled some salt for extra taste, just to boost all the taste. Okay, so mix that thoroughly and just set it aside. Now it's time to assemble our bread. So I made this two ways because the day I made this, actually the kids were still asleep, so I tried to make their own differently and put in the warmer so it's eatable when they wake up. So this is how I go about their own, because I'll be making their own first for you guys to see. What you need is actually a day old, or even a bread that have stayed for a day or two. You can't use fresh bread for this, trust me. If you use fresh bread, it's going to, I don't know how to explain, but it's not going to stay firm. This bread looks fresh. I bought it the night before and it was fresh from the bakery, so it wasn't really old. But yeah, sandwich is actually made with like home stored bread if you know what I mean. So you want to bring out your bread, your sliced bread. So for the kids one, I'm going to shave off the edge, like the edges. Okay, don't worry, these edges I didn't waste them at all. These are the kind of edges I use for my breadcrumbs. I'll just store them aside and later on I'll use it for my breadcrumbs. If you want to see that video, do let me know and I'll show you how I make breadcrumbs. So I'll try to show you guys. For I know some of you will be wondering, why is she doing them one by one? So if you are doing a lot, is this how you do them? So I try to show you where I stack two and I try to cut it. But you know what you will get? Your bread is going to like stick together and it's going to be too flat, but you can do it if you want. But yeah, I was just trying to show you guys. So go ahead and shave off all of the edges and proceed to adding your filling.
She know how to season. She got all the flavors, make you fall in love.
So for the kids one, you can see what I did. I put my bread in a sheet. You can use a baking sheet or you can do it directly on your tabletop if you want. So I just want this to be flat, so I went ahead and rolled this with my rolling pin. You want to roll all of them and set it aside.
She taught me everything I know. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel.
So for the filling, you want to fill it up halfway. Okay, so you want to fold, make sure there is room to fold it. For this, I didn't bother to seal it with anything, but if you must seal it, go ahead and use your favorite bread spread, which is your homemade your own butter, whatever bread spread you use at home. Go ahead and just add a bit of it with your end and put it just by the other end of it. But I'm using toothpick because I'm ready to like stir fry or just pan fry it right away. Okay, so this is how it is. For the adult one, I didn't bother to remove any of the edges because of course it's okay. So but you can just do that if you don't want to see the edges. Go ahead and fill up your filling on one side, add another bread. You can stack this as much as you want. You can make it 3, you can make it 2, you can make it 4. I did 4 because I want one slice, like one half, to be enough for a person. So you can just do it like this, press it down a bit and just cut it into halves. You can also put this in your pan and stir, like just grill it a bit. Okay, you can put it on your pan, grill it a bit, or just grill your bread before making that. So for the kids one, the next step is to add your favorite bread spread to a dry pan. Add your bread spread, just a bit, you don't need too much, just a bit for it to like grill a bit. Okay, so add your bread spread. As you can see, I'm using golden penny because that's what we use. So add your bread spread and drop your bread. This doesn't take time and you want your heat to be on the least minimum, like very, very low, because you don't want to burn this. You just want to give it that crispy look. Okay, so go ahead and arrange your bread in there, and yeah, this is basically how you go about it.
Temilayo and Mom. Temilayo and Mom. I wanna show you how it's done. All the commercial recipes. Show you how to make some fun when you're cooking in the kitchen. I'm in the kitchen whipping, I be flipping. I be flipping. I'm in the kitchen whipping, I be flipping. I be flipping.
So guys, this is what we created, and I hope you like this video. Please do well to subscribe, click on the bell beside it so you can be notified whenever I have a new video. And please do well to let me know in the comment section where you are watching me from so that I can shout you out in the next video and say thank you specially. Do have a blessed day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.